Assalamualaikum. My name is NABILAH binti OTHMAN. My matrix number 2019212726.
My name is SITI NORFAZILAH binti MANSOR and my student number is 2019270854.
My name is NURUL ATIKAH binti IDRUS and my matrix numbers is 2019490234.
My name is PUTERI binti MEGAT AMIRUDIN. My matric card number is 2019773795.
My name is NURUL SHARWINA binti FOIZI and my student number is 20193632 and 37.
My name is NURUL ATIKAH binti ESMADI. My matric number is 2019-20314C and we are from KBA 1185C. Hi and Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to Street News. I'm ATIKAH ESMADI, your newscaster for today. March 2020, almost all countries were forced to lock down after the outbreak of the coronavirus. The impact of the complete lockdown and travel restriction, one of the strictest in the world, was devastating both for human beings as well as the economy. The novel human coronavirus disease COVID-19 has become the fifth documented pandemic since the 1918 flu pandemic. COVID-19 was reported in Wuhan, China and subsequently spread worldwide. According to World Health Organization, in Malaysia from 3rd January 2020 to 7th January 2022, there have been 2,776,699 confirmed cases of COVID-19 with 31,628 deaths reported to WHO. As of 16 December 2021, a total of 55,515,573,000 vaccine doses have been administered.
This is about a new phone. Wow, how much is it? I bought it around 4,000. You had a lot of money. Don't you save up your salary for the future? I had money, so I bought it. You're supposed to be fragile. I'm not too worried if your company fired you. I already had a stable job and have great salary. Why should be worried about me? I'm not gonna ask your money if I quit. I'm talking about in the future. You never know what will happen. The money you should save up for your health and emergency state. Nah, it's not going to happen. Malaysia is a peaceful country. It's not gonna happen worse like other country and have contagious disease in the late teens like cholera, Ebola and like that. You act like the company will force me to quit or fire me if that happens. I gave up talking to you. You're right. Your money, your choice. If something happens, don't say that I don't want you about this.
The global community had to change their normalcy and lifestyles at once out of the ordinary as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The structure of learning in the field of education is also no exception to the effects of the virus, which is centered on teachers students directly using online learning methods. If in the past, teachers were more comfortable teaching traditionally face-to-face with students in class using blackboard or whiteboard, but nowadays, the new norms have dragged the country's education sector towards maximum use of technology. To that end, the implementation of teaching and learning today is to use online learning methods. This method is used to curb this pandemic from spreading further. But this online learning is less effective and unmotivated compared face-to-face learning among students. Students actually prefer face-to-face learning rather than online learning, especially when there are some constraints experienced by students during the learning process using the WhatsApp application or Google Meet.
What should I do today? I'm feeling quite bored. Oh wait, should I ask Ayla to go somewhere? Ayla, do you want to go out somewhere? Like Makery Cafe? Because I'm craving for dessert. That's great. We have not eaten there for a very long time. Let's go. Ayla, I think this cafe will make a lot of profit today, right? Yeah, I feel the same way with you because this cafe is quite packed today. So, after this, should we go to the beach or cinema? Well, it is still early for us to go home, so I would like to say yes. Let's go to the cinema because I want to watch the new movie.
In this independence era, our country is increasingly being honored by other countries. This is because our country has achieved various development in every aspect. In fact, Malaysia successfully carved out name in the world from economic aspect. Most countries prefer Malaysia as a holiday destination and tourism as it has its own charm. The tourism industry play an important role in the country's economic growth. Tourists is increasing from 4.8 million to 7.4 million. This show an increase of 56% with foreign currency exchange revenue of 4.5 billion ringgit on 1664. There are 7.3 million tourists, which is proof that 8.9 million ringgit of our country income come from this industry within only 4 years. This situation shows that this industry give a huge profit to the country.
Our life have been forever changed by the coronavirus pandemic. Almost 6 million of people around the world have died. Almost 100,000 of people in Malaysia have lost their job. The COVID-19 crisis also hitting developing economies at a critical moment. Not only that, the COVID-19 outbreak has impacted businesses of all sizes and industries of various kinds. The higher education sector, primary and secondary school is not exempted. Dealing with COVID-19 has been tough year for everyone, but together we can overcome COVID-19.
Suddenly, coronavirus outbreak in Malaysia late 2019. Because of that, many people were getting fired by their company. Statistics show that unemployment rate in 2020 at Malaysia rise 0.1%. It's been 3 years that virus COVID-19 outbreak in Malaysia. Many people were getting fired by the company to save costs. Because of that, unemployment rate rise. Many sectors are getting affected because of COVID. For example, business, hospitals, schools, hotels, farmers, factory, and also labor. It showed their frustration and disappointment to the management of the company when handling this matter during COVID-19 outbreak in Malaysia.
existence of COVID-19 in Malaysia has changed almost 100% of the life of Malaysians. This can be seen from various angles, including the SOP introduced by the government to curb the spread of COVID-19. SOP is a new norm that needs to be emphasized by the people to prevent exposure and transmission of COVID-19 in Malaysia. Among the SOPs set by the government are such as social distance of at least 1 meter when in public, wearing a face mask when leaving the house, the use of hand sanitizer and more. COVID-19 also restricts the movement and freedom of people to go out for their needs or entertainment. The other new rules set by the government are the limitation of capacity of people in shops, houses of worship, ceremonies, public transport, and more. In addition, until now, the SOP has been a guide for Malaysians in their daily life.
I'm so bored today. I'm feeling like going to travel. But this day traveling becomes so hard. Let me just check the SOP first. Wow, the SOP is quite tight, but I really need to follow it for everyone's safety. Anyway, I'm going to book the ticket.
3 days later.
Everything is packed. Oh, I need to do the swab test. Okay, I'm ready to go. Oh, I almost forget my mask.
Welcome to my paradise.
Assalamualaikum, I'm NURUL SHARWINA binti FOIZI. On behalf of my team members, we made an overall conclusion regarding our topic, which is pandemic COVID-19. So today I will have a special interview session with Puan Aluni. In this interview session, I will ask her opinion and how she prevent herself from being affected COVID-19 among her family members. So let me find Puan Aluni. Hello Puan, how are you feeling today? Hello Wina, I'm fine. And how about you? I'm feeling so good today Puan, thank you for your concern. Puan, can I ask you for several questions regarding nowadays issue which is COVID-19? Okay, sure Wina. Puan, in your opinion, do you think that follow the SOP that provided by WHO can prevent us from being affected by the virus?
Okay Wina, in my opinion, if we follow the rules that have been provided by the responsible side, the chances for us to be effect quite low because they already know and make a good research by all the specialists, scientists and doctors who in charge on this issue.
Oh, I see. Puan, I have last question from me. What did you do by your own to avoid being affected by COVID-19 for yourself and your family members?
Okay, I did a lot of cleaning things in home and make sure everyone in the house follow the SOP and keep on hygiene and always use a sanitizer frequently in a daily life. I hope that all of nation also can follow all the SOP and not forget wearing a mask when meeting people.
Okay, Puan, thank you for your cooperation today and Assalamualaikum.